Now, we've seen them in and out of the sea on a rather chilly day, and I have to say, they're more than a little eccentric. You must know who we're talking about. It's more than 25 years. Incredible, isn't it? Since the environmental group, the Sons of Neptune, started having those swims regularly in the North Sea off the coast of Scarborough. It was actually for a very important thing. It was to highlight the fact that untreated sewage was being pumped straight into our seas.
Yes, during this time, the group has taken on Yorkshire Water, the British government, and recruited some of the world's leading scientists to back its campaign. We'll be speaking to Charles White here with us, the author of a new book about the group, in just a few moments. But first, I've been back to Scarborough, a bit nostalgic for me because it's where I started my broadcasting career, to retrace their fight for clean coastal waters.
This was my first view of Scarborough's South Bay, but in those days it wasn't always so peaceful.
And on my very first day at work here in Scarborough, I found myself straight away embroiled in a local controversy, and it surrounded this: the quality of the seawater in the South and North Bays of the town. And at the centre of that controversy was a group of local businessmen who at the time were being written off as a bunch of eccentrics.
The Sons of Neptune, as they called themselves, swam every week in the sea, come rain or shine. And they knew how to grab the headlines when they protested over the sewage pipe that Yorkshire Water planned to build in the waters of Scarborough.
The Sons of Neptune hereby name this raw sewage works and crude outfall pipe Hatchaloo, dangerous to human and marine life.
The Sons won their battle, and Yorkshire Water had to build a multi-million-pound treatment plant. And 25 years after they were first formed, they're still firm friends.
The beach that we're on now isn't worth saving for humanity, for our children, for the next generation. What is? We succeeded, and this town, and together with the rest of the UK, all our coastal resorts, have full treatment of sewerage.
Since their victory, the Sons have fought other environmental campaigns, and they want their story to inspire other Davids to take on, where appropriate, the Goliaths of big business.
Yeah, it just seems as though it was yesterday. Joining me here on the sofa is Charles White. You saw him semi-naked there. I didn't think you looked like a walrus. You said that.
Did, yeah.
But you were written off as eccentrics, but you did recruit some of the world's leading oceanographers and tidal experts, and,
we were
and
very
that helped you win.
We went in, all life forms came out of the sea. We found the sea inspired, has made our health better, etc. And we believed that what they were doing was wrong. We could see the deterioration in fish life and creatures of the sea and all matters in the sea. We could see the deterioration. So we were inspired by the sea, and we went to the world's leading scientists. Went across to America, US, to visit Professor Jay Grimes, who gave us a congressional report. We brought it back to London, where Professor Dines interpreted it, saying that if you continue to do this, the sea and the sunlight will not kill the bugs, they will come back as superbugs, which is happening now.
You did take some people by surprise, but I do recall that you were accused, not least by Scarborough Council, of damaging Scarborough's reputation during those years, that you could have put people coming off and therefore local business people lost money.
Yes, well, one of the mayors, well, the 3 or 4 mayors condemned us. One mayor who was a hotelier condemned us, but in those days the water authority is saying that the dumping this terrible material through a long sea outfall was actually a treatment. Of course, it wasn't a treatment. We had to actually, as if you needed to prove that, you know, especially for children, you didn't want them to be swimming in that. I must emphasize that we got the blue flag. We have fought with the US scientists, world scientists, Japanese scientists, and European scientists, and our own British scientists, and we now have changed the EU laws, and we're hoping the water authorities continue to pursue excellence. We'll make sure they do.
They had to build the treatment works on Scarborough. We can see the North Bay there and the treatment works. And I said in my piece there, you want to see a legacy, don't you? You've written this book.
Oh,
and you
yes.
want to see other people taking up the cudgels?
Yeah, because as long as mankind's on the planet, we're in danger of destroying the environment. We live in a society now where money is more important than people in the environment, and we believe for future generations they want clean seas. We want the right of every man, woman and child to be able to breathe fresh air and to be able to go in clean seas.
Any regrets at all? Or?
No, we had a wonderful time. The book, there's a lot of fun in the book. It's not all serious. It's saving the planet and having fun, but it's very hard work.
You're also known as the biographer of Little Richard. It was a bit of a handbrake turn to talk about the environment.
That's right, yes, yeah, it was quite a contrast, you know. If I meet people and they ask me what I've done, I tell them I wrote Jerry Lee Lewis's official biography and Little Richard, and I'm campaigned against toxic waste going in the sea. They kind of think, oh, this is an Irish tale. But the sea inspired me. Now, all credit due to Neptune.
OK. Charles White,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Rock to many people. Thank you for
That's
giving me some laughs over the years.
No,
and,
not at all.
Also some serious moments. Thanks for joining us.
It'll be on Kindle for the Christmas.
Never misses a plug, doesn't Dr. Rock?